Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to continue on the healthy of every human being. And with that, I wanted to remind men and women that you are all living Muslims on Mother Planet Earth. Many of you are out there. There are some of you who say maybe you have your own way of belief in those practices which you call your own way of belief. There are some practices which are sadistic, whereby some of you derive pleasure from psychological and physical mutilation of others. These practices are very, very well both the men and women try to push them against the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam through what we call witchcraft and fitting and curriculums. Because in the 11th centuries that we looked at and in great detail, there were countless atrocities, genocides. It's a silent genocide, and so many things. Because a silent genocide is something that occurs when men apply what we call chemicals that apply to human bodies that can desecrate every genetic structure and every structure of life in human beings. It was a silent genocide. We looked at that, and yesterday or the day before, I told you that these gangs of terrorists are mainly found in countries, or they are the people who claim that he had brought a new way of Islam. Because I'll point out that which is very derogative to Islam. When I say to human beings, that living human beings, you are all Muslims, regardless of the color of your skin or whatever. These are the things that you call your religion. They are not the religion. They are beliefs of gangs, criminals. So under that belief of what you call beliefs, there are so many. The Pentecost, many thousands of Pentecost, whatever, Orthodox, whatever, so many of them, countless of them. And the reason why I'm looking at Islam is because it is Islam that Allah gives evidence, proof and evidence after evidence to every eye that can see and say, human beings, which favor or what favor of Allah will you deny? When in your forecourt there is a tree, and the reason why that tree is there, it says, I as a tree, either a mango tree, an apple tree, or any tree, I bear witness that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. You might have planted that tree, or you found it there. And there's the grass, what we call, in your compound there, what we call grass that you sit on sometimes when you are tired of standing up under the shade of a tree. Those are all there as proof and evidence, which says, Allahu Akbar. Ashahadah, la ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. A tree, a leaf of a grass bears witness that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. In that, what you look at as a leaf of a grass is a very, very beautiful thing to those who know how beautiful it is. Take, for instance, in our community of Muslims, there are things like cow, goat, sheep. Their main, whatever, their main source of praising Allah is to eat the grass. Because that's the only thing they know. You know that Allahu Akbar, Ashahadah, Allah ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. Allah has put it on this planet as proof and evidence for men and women to understand that if a cow, you take it to graze, it will eat on the grass and come home where it in this paddock. And the next day you milk it. You get 20 liters of milk. Out of 20 liters of milk, you get cheese and so many other products. When you men turn around and say, we hate Islam, we are fighting Islam, we don't like Islam, you are men and women who are so ugly because you have beliefs that you thought that we are a religion. The religion is very different from a belief. The religion of a cow is Islam. The religion of a goat is Islam. The religion of a chicken is Islam. And the religion of a tree is Islam. And the religion of a leaf of what we call a leaf of a grass is Islam. How do we prove that? That the religion of a grass that a cow grazes is Islam. It is because practically, Allah says, I always give my evidence and proof that no man can either, whatever, that which they have conjectured, if I give a proof and evidence, and they present their conjecture, whatever, my proof will prove and crush those men who have misled countless men and women, and they led them to be either slaughtered and whatever by their conjectured ways, which were very, very derogative, either to the environment, to human bodies, to genetic structures, to anything that is called, that stands for life. Because Allah says, a leaf of a grass looks like a spear, something like that. Have you ever looked at how, if you have ever been to class or studied ABCD, how do you write letter A? How do you write letter A in the alphabetical characters and symbols of the European alphabet chart? Does it look like a pointed, or does it have does it look like a spear or something like that? When I say spear, or does it have a pointed whatever? So practically, a leaf of a grass, a leaf of any tree, whether that tree likes it or not, it will say, Allahu Akbar. Ashahadah, Allah ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Continuously. Because in it, that's why the beauty of what we call life stands. If you are to fly over a certain city, and that city adheres to the beautiful region and the laws of the beautiful region, you find a canopy full of green, whatever. Not red, not blood. With that, men and women, I would beg that you put your houses in order, that in order for you to understand how beautiful life is, while you are living human beings on this planet, do try as much as you can to make your brain understand what life is. Because if you spend most of your time in either clinics and pharmaceutical, whatever, buying products, ask your question to yourself, is your brain working properly? I'm not trying to put whatever of our pharmaceuticals, but in one or the other, they are there to put you on a rope and pull you wherever they want you to go. But Allah says, He is a tree. It produces an apple, a mango in your compound. You without, and you ate it without any whatever. But because you have this belief, you have double there, you become whatever, and then you have to run to the pharmaceutical shop and get something. I said to you, if you're to look someone who believes and never tell a lie to your heart or your brain, you find comfort in organic or true foods